What's going on, guys? It's Almond. Welcome back to another Cold War video. This will probably be my final video when it comes to the beta and everything like that, because I'm just gonna do my final thoughts. I recorded as much content as I could throughout the beta. I have videos that were scheduled out for the past few weeks, so hopefully you guys enjoyed those, and it'll help you towards the actual game when it comes out. It should be coming out on the 13th. This video should be coming out before the game actually releases, because I actually want to give my final thoughts of the beta, my thoughts on the game so far, and everything like that. If you do enjoy this type of content, be sure to leave a like on this video. Be sure to subscribe. Remember that 90% of my viewers that watch me on a daily basis are not subscribed, so if you guys can do me a huge favor, subscribe. It's free. You guys can always unsubscribe later. And yeah, let's get into today's content. So when it comes to the final thoughts of everything I know so far of the beta, or everybody knows as a community, and my experience from playing the beta, with guns, different guns, map layout, everything like that, we'll talk about everything. But first, we'll divide it in different sections. So let's talk about the campaign first. The things that we know. I don't think the campaign's gonna be terrible. It's a really good storyline. It's continuing off Black Ops 1. It's a storyline between Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, and it's cool. We get to see the OG characters, like that type of thing, come back, and hopefully we get Reznov coming back in some sort of scenario. If you guys know the campaign, it's a really good campaign when it comes to the Black Ops series. So hopefully it goes very well. And I'm glad that we're getting a campaign, because Black Ops 4 didn't have a campaign, and I think maybe Black Ops 3 had one, but I don't remember. But I remember the Black Ops 1 one and a little bit of the Black Ops 2 campaign. But overall, I hope everything goes well, and everything's gonna look crystal clear, with especially on the new consoles. And if you're playing on a PC, everything's gonna look so clean, colors, everything like that. We even saw a trailer of them showing off a little bit of the trailer and stuff like that. We know that finishers are gonna be coming. You can use a guard and stuff like that as a shield, so you can use an enemy as a shield to deflect bullets, that type of thing. So you're adding key aspects and stuff like that, new things that we haven't seen before, and hopefully those go well in the campaign. And this is probably one of the few campaigns I'm gonna actually do, because I haven't done a campaign in a long time, and I don't know if I'm gonna record it, just because it's a lot of recording when it comes to that, and I kind of want to focus on multiplayer. I might do the campaign later on, but just at the moment I want to be focusing on multiplayer, and then kind of a little bit in zombies when that game comes out, because I kind of want to start doing zombies. I was talking about a lot about in co-op. When it came to co-op in Modern Warfare, I talked a lot about it, even though it was underrated. Not many people liked it. For me personally, I enjoyed it because it was a really good place to grind XP for multiplayer. So that's why I talked about co-op on my channel, and it did help my channel out a little bit here and there. So now let's talk about multiplayer. Multiplayer is going to be a big chunk of this video, just because there's a lot of key things I want to talk about. So when it comes to movement, I enjoy just the auto sprint type of feature. There's no tactical sprint. I literally hated that in Modern Warfare because it destroyed controllers. For me, you can always have stick drift due to the fact that you sprint too much, and I'm glad that's completely gone. But I really hope that they tweak the movement when it came to sliding and everything like that. I don't want slide cancels, and I don't want continuous sliding to come back. I just want to completely get rid of that. But hopefully everything goes fine with the movement. When it comes to guns, some guns are good. I know people were saying shotguns are going to get flaming rounds. I'm just worried about that situation, because there's I don't want stuff like that. We've had it in Black Ops 4, and the game that introduced it was Modern Warfare, or not Modern Warfare, was World War II, with the whole Dragon's Breath incendiary shells. Then it transferred to Black Ops 4, and now into Modern Warfare, and hopefully it doesn't come into this game, but I mean, we'll see. And then we already know about what score streaks are coming. People are saying the Death Machine is going to be a score streak. Basically, the Annihilator is going to be, so all the specialist weapons that we used to know are turning into score streaks. So I'm kind of wary about that. They just need to think of new stuff. Stop bringing back, the Annihilator, the freaking, hopefully gravity spikes, for fuck's sakes. I don't want to see that shit in the kill streaks, but I'm pretty sure it's not. But when it comes to the grenade launcher, that's fine. Death Machine's fine, but think of new stuff. There's many things that you can think of for kill streaks, but I feel like they're just going back to the old system. And we know that in advance, some sort of advanced UAV is going to be coming into the game. Hopefully it's the OG Blackbird, not no whack one. I want it to be continuously and good and everything like that. So hopefully that. Score streaks, overall, when the beta one's not bad. I don't think I hated any of them, but I do hate the score streak system a little bit, because everyone's awarded kill streaks no matter what. And I shouldn't even call them kill streaks, they're obviously score streaks, but definitely we need some type of perk that switches it. A good example would be World War II. World War II had its I think there was many perks, like, well, it's like the little banner icon. I don't know what's the name of it. It's been so long since I played World War II. But one of them was called requisitions. There was another one that basically turned your score streaks into kill streaks. So hopefully we get some type of perk that, you know, get rid of quartermaster or something like that in the perk 2 slot, because perk 2 is kind of underwhelming. So add something right there that basically can allow people to turn off score streaks and turn them into kill streaks. I would enjoy a feature like that because it would do in a Modern Warfare 3. If you guys ever played Modern Warfare 3, we had like a score streak system and we had a kill streak system. You can choose which route you want to take. So I kind of want something like that, but instead just turning our, like, having this perk basically activates a system where turning your score streaks into kill streaks. So instead of like you having to get scored throughout the game, and if you're more of a competitive player that wants to go for kills continuously, you know, you're rewarded for that. So hopefully that can be in play, because perk 2 slot is kind of underwhelming. Perk 3 is overpowered. I enjoy all the perks in there. It's so hard to choose, but I enjoy the factor of, like, you know, you have to choose. What do you want to choose? Do you want to choose Dead Silence? Do you want to choose Ghost, Ninja, all that type of stuff? I enjoy that. Same thing as perk 1. It's kind of hard to choose what you want to choose. Do you want to choose Flak Jacket? Do you want to choose Tactical Mask? All that type of stuff. So it's kind of hard to, when it comes to using your wild cards correctly. Do you want to have perk Greed, or do you want to have a Lawbreaker, which you can have a secondary MP5 or something like that with a sniper? It just depends on your playstyle. Like if I'm using an SMG the entire game, then I'm not going to be using Lawbreaker. I'm most likely going to be using perk Greed, so I can run Ghost and like Ninja, and then I'll probably run like Tac Mask and Flak Jacket. And then perk 2 is kind of underwhelming, so hopefully there's some sort of situation where it changes. But overall, perk is not too bad. I just want a few changes here and there. Then when it comes to lethals and tacticals, not bad. I know for sure we're gonna get Claymore, so hopefully the Claymores aren't too annoying. That's just another general thing, because if we look at Modern Warfare, for example, when the game initially launched, and I'm not talking about beta, alpha, all that stuff. I'm talking about the initial game when it came towards the C4s and the Claymores. Those were just completely annoying when the game. That's why for me as a player and a casual kind of player, I just didn't enjoy Modern Warfare for the first 2 seasons, because the perk system was kind of messed up, and C4s and Claymores and 725s were just annoying. So I literally couldn't play with other guns because everyone was sitting in a corner with, you know, the whole setup of using a 725, which was OP, and having Claymores everywhere. So hopefully we don't get to that type of scenario, but I mean, they should have let us test out Claymore. We know care packages are coming as well. Every Call of Duty has a care package, so it wouldn't make sense. And we can re-roll them, so I kind of like the aspect that we can re-roll care packages. But I feel like if we can choose how many kill streaks, I'm most likely, for me, I'm probably gonna run low kill streaks. I'm not gonna go for a chopper gunner. I'm not gonna use all that type of stuff. We know gunship-esque type of thing is gonna come in there. I wanted a stealth bomber, but that was me. But it's okay if we don't get a stealth bomber. But that would be cool with all the stuff that they're adding when it comes to streaks. Gunplay, I think all that's the flinching and everything like that, the actual gameplay aspect. Flinching, I'm kind of glad flinching isn't a thing, because no one can use that excuse, oh, like, if they're using a bad gun, it's just your accuracy at this point. Because now, since there's 0 flinch, people said there's some flinch on snipers, and I kind of think I agree in some scenarios. I don't know if that was just a testing phase, but it felt like I had flinch in sniping, but it would make sense because sniping would be too OP if it didn't have flinch. But when it comes to using LMGs and all that type of stuff, and you're getting like someone spraying you or something like that, it just comes down to your accuracy at that point now. And I kind of like that aspect. So it makes sense to test out someone's skill with accuracy. So I'm glad that flinching doesn't exist. And then the whole map system and everything like that, the whole like Ghost being a thing now that actually works properly. To the point where, like, if you're sitting in a corner with Ghost, you're still going to pop up on the minimap. I like that feature a lot. It just gets rid of camping, and I don't like camping in certain scenarios because Modern Warfare was just a camp fest. So I'm kind of glad that that completely helps get rid of camping to a certain extent. And then when it comes to zombies now, I'll go back to multiplayer in a bit. Also, another thing about multiplayer, map-wise, the only map I hate is Armada. All the other maps, they work perfectly fine. I have no issues with them. Maybe Moscow, but Moscow I think I'm fine with. I love Cartel a lot, and some people I've seen in Twitter hate on Cartel, but honestly I love Cartel. It's just because there's no tanks, there's no vehicles, any of that stuff. And then also about the vehicles, snowmobiles, I think I talked about this in another video too. Snowmobiles, jet skis, motorcycles, that's all fine. I think that's completely fine. It helps out with the movement a little bit. But the tanks and the boats, you gotta find out a workaround for that. It has too much HP. It's gonna be annoying if you're gonna be playing in ground war and everything like that, because Timmy over there is just gonna go into a tank and just sit there the entire game. So I kind of want to have the HP lowered on there a little bit, or somehow fix the HP, or I mean not the HP, the damage output on guns or something like that towards tanks or something like that, because I don't want to be forced to run FMJ on tanks and stuff like that. Just completely annoying. I mean, obviously if you're playing like, if you're a TDM player, just a regular, if you're not playing like assault or domination, you're fine, you don't have to worry about this. But me, I kind of enjoyed assault and domination. That felt more like a public match than me playing TDM and domination. Just TDM, when I played those regularly and kill confirm, it felt like there's nobody on the map. Like, it just felt like it was too slow. And when I was playing like ground war and everything like that, or like their assault and domination, I loved it. So many people, you know, it's more action based, everything like that. I love everything about that. So I think this might be the COD where I enjoy that more often than regular TDM and stuff like that, but we'll see. So now let's slowly make our way towards zombies. Zombies, we know that everything can be quite different. Score streaks are going to be introduced. There's an end feature now. We know that Dead Ops Arcade is going to return, so I'm kind of happy for that. At least it's something different. I kind of enjoyed the aspect of a Dead Ops Arcade. I kind of might try to do videos on it. I never actually played Dead Ops Arcade. I played it a little bit in Black Ops 3, but I never understood the story, and I kind of want to get into that. Same thing with zombies. The last time I uploaded zombies, like actually, like I'm talking about the zombies game mode, is probably World War II. I didn't play it in Black Ops. I mean, I played a little bit in zombies in Black Ops 3, but I wasn't, my channel wasn't active at that time as well. Then Black Ops 4 zombies was just not fun. I didn't want to make videos on it. People were complaining about the whole health system, and I think I enjoyed the health system in BO3 a lot. When it came to World War II, the armor system was kind of annoying, just going back and everything like that, and certain variants had double XP on them and like certain perks on them. So hopefully we don't get that system back in Cold War. I don't want like special variants to have certain effects, as in like, I wouldn't mind the 1.5 XP multiplier, because from what I know we might not even get prestiging, so that's the only sad aspect about that. But I really want to see prestiging in this game. Don't even, like, I've made multiple complaints in videos. Prestiging is like literally the heart and soul of COD. Like, it's stupid. But yeah, when it comes to like the whole perk system and everything like that, when it comes to zombies, I don't want perks on certain guns that limit you on variants. Like, if I don't have, if someone buys like a $20 variant, I don't have that, and they get certain bonuses, that's unfair. I wouldn't mind a 1.5 like XP multiplier. That's completely fine, you know, like, that's never an issue, because there should be free variants that also offer that. But definitely I don't want to have like, oh, after 150 kills with this gun you get a bomb or something like that. I don't want that. And then the perk system in this game, I think it will completely be fine, and you can upgrade perks, and I think they stay after you upgrade them, so it's like a one-time thing. You just gotta max out all your perks, and then they save over time, from what I heard. That's not bad, because then obviously it slowly progresses you to being better at the game. Like, you're capped out. Hopefully the health system is fine through levels 1 to 30, and then 31 to 100. Hopefully everything goes by. I've been watching a lot of zombies content, and I've been trying to get more understanding of it, Easter eggs, speed runs, all that type of stuff. So I've been watching that in the meantime while I edit, so I can get a quick understanding of everything, because I want to enjoy zombies. It's a fun thing. It's, I loved it, ever since BO1. But hopefully that goes well. Hopefully the wall buys, the rarities, and everything like that, hopefully that all goes well. Traps, hopefully traps aren't like you have to do them. It's just an optional thing. I think you have to build. I think this is a spoiler. I'm not sure if this is a spoiler. If it is, I'm sorry. Just remember this. I'm pretty sure you have to build one of the mastery like wonder weapons. It's the one that we don't know that it's called D Machine, but it's literally named after the map. So we just have to wait to see how that looks. I don't know if that's the big old vacuum thing that they showed in the trailer, or anything like that. Hopefully there's a boss fight. I want like a whole Easter egg thing, but from what I know, you could choose any character that you want, so it kind of gets rid of the whole Easter egg aspect. But hopefully if you run like a certain character on a certain map and you try soloing it, maybe there might be secret Easter eggs. I might enjoy that. Everything like that. So, and then the whole score streaks and everything like that, I'm kind of like annoyed that they're doing that. I don't want score streaks to be a thing. It says that you're invincible. Like if I call in a chopper gun or something like that and I'm on the floor, I'm invincible. I'm in an invincible state. But how does it work when I come back? Are there little zombies around me, surrounding me? What am I supposed to do? I think score streaks are going to be quite annoying. I don't want to, you know, it's going to be in the game. There's nothing you can do. But hopefully the health system and everything like that. I don't want a Black Ops 4 system where like it shows your health and everything like that, and you have certain HP, or anything like that. And hopefully Thunder Gun comes back. I love the Thunder Gun. I know a lot of like zombies creators or something like that might be judging of what I'm choosing, but Ray Gun, I can understand why it's coming back just because it's a fan favorite. I mean, when it comes to actual zombies, the Ray Gun isn't that good when it comes to like doing long rounds or something like that, because then you have to get max ammos and everything like that for the thing. I'm more of a wall buy type of guy. I did the exact same thing in World War II. I would always get the Type 100, I think it was, and I would always just keep getting that as a wall buy, and I could just keep getting money and then just buying it off the wall, and I didn't have to worry about getting max ammos and everything like that. So, and I had a certain variant that like after I get a certain amount of kills, I get a bomb. So that in combination with that, it was just OP. So overall, I think this game has its ups and downs, definitely, and I can definitely keep going on for like another 30 minutes. And I don't want to make this video too long, just because I know not many people are gonna watch this or you know, tell me anything or anything like that. But if you have made it to the end, let me know in the comments what you guys think of all the stuff in, you know, Cold War that we know so far. Obviously my view can change because this is just from a beta aspect and all the stuff that we know as a community, and I'm just going off of my knowledge. So I just really hope for prestiging. I hope that sprint out, and not the sprint out, hopefully like the movement changes. I don't want slide canceling, all that stuff to be back. Hopefully shotguns aren't as OP because they are secondaries. Sniping, I hope it gets a little bit buffed, just a little bit. Overall it's still fun though to snipe. It's not too terrible. It's still fun to snipe. Campaigns are going to be fun. Zombies, I hope people enjoy it in some way, but I mean, we're going to have rare variants and stuff like that. It's going to be quite weird. And we already know two of the wonder, I think maybe three of the wonder weapons. I think it's the ray gun, the little vacuum thing that you shoot out. It's like a big old ball, and then there's the one that you build. And I'm not sure if the one that's the big old ball, you actually build it, but on the video it shows them, you know, getting it from the mystery box. So you just have to wait to see how everything looks and everything like that. So I just gave my basic gist of everything I think of, what's going to happen, how the game feels. Overall, if I had to rate this game, I think it's going to be a little bit better than Modern Warfare, but the only thing I'm sad about is just prestiging, and they're going for the Modern Warfare route. Hopefully if they ever add tracers and everything like that, learn from your mistakes. I know like people can be like, you know, I want this too. Just give us, if they're gonna do tracers, let us have it for every gun. I don't want to be buying multiple tracers for separate guns. That's the only annoying thing if they do that, because they're going to have the same shop system as Modern Warfare because they know it makes them more money. Supply jobs aren't going to be a thing. They're probably going to have liquid divinium and zombies, but like their own type of salvage, I guess it's called this time. So we just have to wait to see. But those are all my overall thoughts of Cold War. This will probably be my final video till the game actually comes out. It's gonna be out in a few days anyways, but I provided you a lot of content throughout the past few weeks, even though the beta was over. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all those. Be sure to go check out all those videos. I talked about every little thing that's going to be coming to Cold War, some stuff that content creators didn't even talk about, and I kind of want to go over, and you guys can get my initial thoughts and reactions and stuff like that. But this is my final thoughts video of the beta. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like on this video. Be sure to subscribe. Hopefully reach 800 subs, all that type of stuff. Turn on your notifications. Cold War content is going to be coming out soon. I have a bunch of Modern Warfare content still on my computer. I've just been editing non-stop, so you guys can enjoy a bunch of content. Even though I get busy with college, you guys can still see a bunch of content coming through. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.